I often talk about, don't just talk about the feature, but talk about the consequence of not having the feature, okay? And an example of that would be is the skids or the runners that your building sits on, okay? Some people may just set two pieces of wood on the ground and then take the floor joist and just sit on top of that piece of wood and toenail, what they call toenail, angle nail into it. What we do is we go down on the top of that skid and we notch down 3/4 of an inch everywhere a floor joist is going to sit, and we sit that floor joist down inside that notch, which basically sews the skid system or the system that the building is going to move on into the building itself. Well, the consequence of not having that feature is that you get it in your backyard and you decide you want to move it, and it's toenailed, and you tie a chain off to that skid and it has settled into the mud, and then you take your tractor and you try to pull it forward, the skids rip off, or maybe the whole end wall of the building comes off. The other thing that some people don't know is that there's different levels of pressure treated materials. Everything that we do, the skids, the floor joists and things like that, anything that's going to be down near the ground is treated to a level for ground contact. Well, if you buy an above ground treated material and put it into the skid because you're saving money, 10 years from now that skid may rot off the building, or your floor joist, you'll stick your foot through the floor, okay? Drip edge, where the shingles come down a building and you've got the wood decking under the shingle. I tell everybody, I say, visualize a garden hose, and if you took your garden hose at home and you just turn the water on to just a trickle and you hold it like this, the water doesn't drip right at the end of the hose. It comes out of the hose, runs back about an inch, and then drips, okay? Well, water coming off a roof system does the exact same thing. And if you don't put drip edge around the edge of the building, which is an aluminum piece of metal that goes up under the shingle, the water comes down. If it runs back under the shingle, it hits the drip edge and falls off, never touches wood. Well, many people build a portable building, just nail the shingles on, they don't put drip edge on there, and that's the ones you look at 2-3 years from now, and the whole soffit is rotted on the building to where water went back up under the shingle and rotted the decking material out below it. Many of the things that we've developed from a feature standpoint were developed because of customer issues. We went through the pain to see what was needed and what it takes to give our customer the best product that they can own in a portable building, and it's all been done as a result of that.